Welcome into a Friday's edition of Quick Picks. I'm freezing. I don't know why, for whatever reason, this studio is colder than every other place in the office. But
not the freezer where they just did ice con.
That's true. That's true. Which,
no desirable task.
Speaking of ice, that's why Brandon's not here. He'll be doing the puck drop tonight.
Yep.
He had to make it to Milwaukee by 5, or else he said he would be here to give out a pick. Mm-hmm. But then didn't send one in. But that's, you know what? It's okay.
I technically gave 2. They're both alt lines. We could do that.
We could do that, or we can take the chat play. But we're gonna start switching some things up.
Yep.
Things are starting to get a little just staticky. Some people, not gonna point at anyone, but can't get any wins here as of recently. And you know what's crazy? It's the boys that are doing the crying. Not the girls. The boys are crying about losing.
I'm sad I can't win. I haven't won a pick since Friday, which is bad. I actually made tonight's pick a retirement pick.
No, we're not doing that.
No. So let's talk about how we're going to change things.
All right. How about you talk about it, since it was your brilliant idea?
Sure.
And we're gonna.
So something that has popped off on social for the last year and a half, maybe 2 years, something called a ladder challenge, where you start off with $10 and you make basically an even money play. So $10 to win $20, obviously with your initial investment, and then you keep doubling. You keep taking steps to the ladder. The goal is it'll be a 10-day challenge, so 2 weeks. Me, you, and Brandon are each going to take an extremely juiced leg. I'm talking -500, something like that. Something that, for the most part, seems relatively safe. We'll combine all our powers to come out with a parlay. So the parlays that are going to come out are going to be steps to the ladder challenge. So you're going to start with us on Monday to get in. You don't want to miss a day of this, because if you do, you risk missing the step of the ladder. The goal is, by the end of it, to have a $5,000 bet to win $10,000. So turn $10 to $10,000 in 10 days. Obviously responsibly. We're going to sink our initial investment.
Yep.
$10, and we're going to try and build it up. And hopefully we can be sharp enough to get high enough in the ladder where we got some real juice behind it.
And hopefully it will keep you guys from quitting and retiring and stomping their feet until they're leaving and getting angry all the time.
That's tough.
I'm not going to point fingers at anyone.
When it's hard to pick a winner right now.
You know what? There was a span of for 2 weeks during college football where I just couldn't do it, and I sat here
I'm not
and
changing
it's okay.
anything up.
I know. Well, I'm not. Today we're not changing anything up. We're sticking to the same.
Yes.
Yesterday I had Montana minus the 7.5. They won by 6.
Yep.
Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. As I said, Thursday and Friday, not the best day for college ball.
Yep.
But again, that's what I do. We're going back to college basketball, and it's Ivy League Day on Friday. So we're looking at the Ivy League. We're going to go with the Penn Cornell over 159.5. And I'm sure you're wondering, how did you get to the over in an Ivy League game? Well, there was two glaring things while looking at this game. Both of these defenses are trash. We're talking bottom 25, both of them. And there's 350 teams in college basketball. That's pretty impressive to do, to have that bad of a defense to where you are bottom 25. Not only that, but I'll give you a little more data on both of them. Penn has hit their over in 8 out of their last 10 games and 13 out of their last 16 Ivy League games. So again, they're not unfamiliar with an over. Also, when you look at Cornell has hit the over in 10 out of their last 15 games, and also 4 times out of the last 5 times that they have played Penn. So what we're doing is we're going to go ahead and take the Penn Cornell over 159.5. Again, I know big brain dudes playing basketball, and maybe not the smartest girl here picking Ivy League, but I think we got a good chance here to hit the over here. Yeah,
I'm with that.
I wasn't off by much last night. I thought it was going to be a relatively easy win, but missing it by that 2 points was really that kind of a little gut to the side.
I had just an infuriating bet last night. One of the least fun plays you'll ever have. Jamal Murray over 2.5 threes. He took 0 3-pointers in the first half.
Yeah, that's tough to watch.
He finished with 2. Had a shot to do it. Hit a 3 early in the fourth, and just didn't make it happen.
So what's the pick today, Che?
So pick today is, there are a few matchups that are really good for certain players. This one is one of them. I'm taking, so It's just 2 legs. They're going to be juiced down a little bit. I'm going. My favorite play is the rebounds ladder, but over 4.5 rebounds for Donovan Mitchell against the Celtics is minus 154. I'm not going to put that in the parlay. So we're going 2 legs. Both are alternate lines. So we're going Donovan Mitchell 4+ rebounds, and then Donovan Mitchell 25+ points. Luke, if you can bring up those graphics. The areas are brought to you by props.cash. Use code DATA50 to get 50% off your first month of props.cash to help you beat the books. Obviously, the best data visuals allows you to slice and dice, see who they historical matchups versus teams. Luke, if you want to bring that up again, the points. So look at this. His last 14 games.
14
versus the Celtics, he's had 25 points or more. We're going with 25 plus, so that includes
these graphics rock.
22. Yep. And then we're going 4+ rebounds. If you want to bring this graphic up, he's done this in 13 straight games. So this play, 25 points and 4 rebounds against the Celtics, it's minus 125. This is hit in 13 straight games against Boston. This is the marquee game of the night. So worst case scenario, or at least watching some good basketball with the top 2 teams in the East, 2 finals contenders from the East. It is at 7:30 Eastern, 6:30 Central. It is a national TV game. This should be fun. My play, that this is my career play. I'm taking 6+ boards and I'm laddering it all the way up to 10. This is my play. He had 10 boards against them last time we cashed on it. I'm probably going to bet his points too. I'm all over Donovan Mitchell tonight. Anytime he plays the Celtics, that is my guy. Again, props.cash. Use code DATA50. Sign up at www.props.cash to help you beat the books.
I'll say, you said that your game is going to be entertaining. Mine probably won't be as entertaining.
Well, you can follow on your phone.
So we'll probably watch your game. I'll probably hop on and see.
Ethical basketball.
Ethical basketball.
Love that.
Lukey, do you want to have Che's other play? Is the chat resonating with you with anything that they're saying?
We do have some ice from the chat.
Okay. Do we want to take some ice?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right.
I mean, mine's 2 legs, but they're like pretty juiced, so it's minus 125 as a whole.
Luke, you know a little bit about hockey. Why don't you find a play that you like?
Well, the chat actually is going with Leafs Rangers over 6.5 plus 110.
All right. So
is that Mr. Rice's play tonight?
Possibly.
Okay.
I can check.
Mr. Rice is back.
All right, so do you want to put that parlay in really quickly and see what it would pay out? I know it might take a second as we were not, prepared for Ebo to break the glass.
That was one of the craziest videos.
It literally looked like a cartoon.
I was hoping he
shattered
through it.
Yeah.
Yes. But he just, I don't know if there's something behind there, because he swung it open. Certainly he swung it open kind of hard, but it wouldn't seem that would shatter the glass.
You wouldn't
that
think
if
that.
it hit like a fridge or something like that.
It was the cleaning lady was in the kitchen and I was sitting in one of the big chairs and we both heard it and I looked at her face and she went white. She automatically knew it was just something awful that she was going to have to be responsible for, which she didn't end up being responsible for. Paige and Caitlin went up there and took care of it, and I think Ebo also helped because he did feel really, really bad. I mean, he feels so bad.
Kind of deserved. But yeah, that's a tough scene.
Because I wanted to know, I know we saw the 5 seconds where he crouched down after, but I wanted him to go through his thought process right after.
He went into a room full of glass to hide.
Who was he gonna go to first? He just came down and was like, shoot me. He had no one knew why he gave up. I want to know what went through his head. As a mom of 2, 'cause you question your kids something. You're like, why would you do that? Why would you not tell me?
That was a tough one.
That's a tough one for Ebo. All right, Luke, you got the parlay cooked up?
Yup, plus 621.
621.
So we got Rangers Leafs over 6.5. Donovan Mitchell 25+ points, 4+ rebounds, and then Cornell versus Penn over
59.5. 159.5.
159.5. All right. That's it.
All right, that is it. This is, again, we are going to switch some things up on Monday. We're going to start the ladder challenge and see if we can't all get rich off of the best sports book that we use and the only sports book that we use. I've been getting tongue-tied today. I think it's a Friday thing, or maybe I haven't drank enough water. Either way, we only use DraftKings, and we want you to too. And make sure you follow us in the Barstool betting group, where we will be putting the parlay in 621. All you got to do is hit the little toggle button and you could ride with us. Hopefully we will get a winner tonight. We need one before we start this ladder challenge. That would rock if we just end this little season of the year. on a parlay win.
I'll put it in right now. I was born at 6:21 in the morning. People don't know that.
Oh, really? I was born at 3:11, so people don't know that either.
8:05.
8:05. Look at us, all born at a time. That's a crazy thought. Also, shout out to props.cast for giving us amazing visuals for our bets each and every day. And obviously, Ghost Energy. I could probably use one of those right now to give me a little pep in my step. Maybe a little more than a pep, because you got 200 milligrams of natural caffeine with amazing flavors. If you want to see the full lineup, look at drinkghostenergy.com. And we'll be back on Monday with a less pouty Brandon Walker, with a sharp Stephen Che.
We're gonna be climbing ladders.
And we're gonna be reaching new heights on this show. Higher and higher, higher. See, this is where I need Brandon. Fucking asshole. All right, guys, that's the Friday show. Hopefully we can hit a parlay. See you guys on Monday.